There's always room for improvement. The problem we have with a lot of our moped users, the great majority of them, is that they are machines of convenience for the owners, whereby they get to and from work on a daily basis. Obviously, because it's convenient, it's easier to park. But they might not necessarily be true motorcyclists in the sense of the word, and the rush of getting to work on time might make them not think about the actual journey and the actual driving task at hand. So it's the kind of thing that what we would like to see is moped users being a little bit more conscious about the speed limit, being a lot more conscious about the fact that whilst they might be able to fit down the right hand side of a car, not only is it illegal, it's quite dangerous, because a normal driver will not expect somebody overtaking them on the right. The correct way to do so is on the left, and that can lead and has led to quite a few traffic accidents as a result of mopeds overtaking on the right.
And looking ahead, is there anything that you could do to try and decrease this kind of behavior in terms of maybe speed bumps or more speed cameras?
We're always working to try and identify problem areas and equipment and things that we might be able to introduce to try and better road safety. The speed cameras that have been installed and will be commissioned in the not so distant future is one of those things that we researched and we proposed to government, who accepted our proposals with open arms and went for it. And there's other things in the pipeline.
And earlier this week there was a case in court where a juvenile almost knocked over a 3-week baby in a pram. He got a £250 fine. Is this sentence something that the police were happy with?
The job of the RGP is to bring offenders before the courts, and in doing so we have to bring the facts before the courts. The judicial system as we have in Gibraltar and the British judicial system is formed of impartial elements that make decisions based on the information that is provided to them. The court is being one of them. We have to bring the person to the courts, and we have to prove to the magistrate that what that person did was wrong, and we have to bring those facts. What the decision of the court is after that is not down to us. Would we want higher penalties? Probably the answer would be yes, if that is going to be a deterrent factor. It's all well and good to keep saying that the courts aren't imposing high enough penalties and the police are not doing their job. But I think it's about time that people start looking inwards. And road safety, everybody says, well, why hasn't the police done anything to improve road safety? Yes, I agree, we are a big element in trying to make our roads safer, but it's time for people to take responsibility.
And apart from enforcement, what else is being done to improve safety on the roads?
We try and educate before we actually enforce. Part of our strategy for road safety improvement is we do have outreach programs where we go into schools and we try to start from an early age, and then we go all the way up to the final years and the adult students in comprehensive and the college, who usually have mopeds and motorcycles by the time they're studying. And we try and explain to them the dangers, and we're a little bit more graphic with the kind of presentations that we give them. We use social media because we know that there's a lot of people that use social media and to very good effect, it has to be said. So we've jumped on the bandwagon, for want of a better word, and we're trying to use that to the maximum potential to be able to get the message out there as often as we can.